Hey YouTube, West Texas Prepper. I'm going to bring you an update on the camper, the bug out camper project that I've been working on. It's been put on hold due to reorganizing and relocating and doing a lot of stuff that I've had to do over the past year. You've seen some. I've got it popped up and have been working on the inside. I've shown you taking off the doors and getting that project done. Where I'm at right now on the project is that I finally ordered last week, or actually this past week, Thursday or Friday, 4 new tires and 4 new wheels. You can see in here, this was actually the spare, and it is a little rusted out to say the least. It's got a fairly good ding on the rim there that probably throws it off. No, I'm sorry, this is a spare. This is one that was actually on the trailer. This is the spare. It looks a little bit better, but it has quite a bit of rust in around the holes, around the edges and stuff like that. And then here is, that's actually the inside of a wheel. That one's not too bad. I was trying to find the real bad one. Oh, here it is. You can see how discolored that one is. That's actually the inside. There's an outside. That was a spare. This was the other one. That was the spare, I believe. But I know these tires haven't been run at least since 2004, so almost 10 years. That's when my dad passed away and I inherited it. It's been sitting outside, so these tires I would not feel safe taking out on the highway, and I've just been sort of buying my time. I got a quote to do actually 2 new wheels, 3 new tires back in January as I was getting this in here and doing some work on it, and the quote that I had at the time was over $300. Since then, when I went in this past week, same tires, same wheels, I went in and got a price for, I was actually going to do 3 tires and 3 new wheels. The more I've thought about these wheels, I'm still going to keep the wheels. What I originally thought I was going to do was take the 2 bad ones and take them, get them sandblasted, straightened out, painted, or powder coated, or do something like that. But then when I found out how much that was going to cost versus the cost of a new wheel, it was more cost effective to just go in and buy the new wheel. So when I went in and quoted 3 new tires, 3 new wheels, it wound up being around $220. And so they had come off quite a bit, you know, $60, $70 from when I originally had the quote back in January. So what I did, I went ahead and ordered another wheel and another tire. So I'm going to have 4. I'll have 2 to put on and 2 spares to do that. So that's where I'm at with the wheels and tire situation on the camper. I'm going to go ahead and keep the wheels. I will probably go in and looking at doing some type of refinishing on those myself, and you know, it'll be worth the time. I can spend a couple hours working on those. If I can't get anything done, then I can sell them for scrap and do that and still, you know, be no worse off than I was beforehand. Also on the trailer, I've gone in and I've placed an order to replace all of the lights on it, the outside lights and bulbs. Those wound up being not as expensive as I thought. I found a local supplier here in town that can go in and do new lights with covers, with bulbs, for right around $4 a piece. And I think I needed 6 red, 5 amber, and so that's not too bad. I've also placed an order for all of the side fittings that go on the camper. These are all just basically sun rotted. This one, I think I showed you this, the gas valve. It's you can see it sort of flaking off there. So I'm going to do that. So as soon as I get the wheels and tires in, I'll get those put on. I will do a once over on the camper while it's still inside. Vacuum off all the canvas. I have a light to replace there. I've got the bulb on order. I will put the wheels on and then pull it out of storage, collapse everything down, pull it out of storage, and take it and put it outside in the shade and then that way I can work on the rest of the camper. I've got to go in, I've got new lights ordered for these. The spares will scrape all this stuff off and recock. You can see some of these aren't too bad, but I fear if I'm going to replace them, I'm going to go ahead and do it all, reseal everything. I've got to get a new license plate cover over there. I'm not going to worry about canceling that out. Canvas and everything's in real good shape. I'm really impressed with it. I probably have 5-6 hours work on the camper. I know it's a little dark inside, can't see anything. Lights, the electrical system works. I had it plugged in for about 3 or 4 hours one day while I was out here in the shop working, and everything worked great. I've got a couple of bulbs out, which is expected after sitting as long as it did. I'm probably going to do some work on the metal work as exposed, maybe brush it down and just go in and paint it with a rust reactive paint, and go in and do that. Once I get it outside, I need to work on the jacks. They're a little rusty and need a little work on them. I was going to do it in here, but I'll probably need to lube and oil them and spray them down and do some of those things, and that's better to do outside. I can put some stuff underneath that and work on doing that. I will probably wind up replacing the wheel on the tongue. It's a little worn out and brittle, so I'll get that replaced. But all in all, I'm really pleased with things on the camper. I need to wash it. I'll probably go in and clean it up, some type of finish on the outside, scrub it down real well, get it cleaned up and looking good. I don't know if I can pull this off. It's bolted on. Probably will just tape everything off the best I can, scrub everything down with a wire brush, and then go in and hit that with a coat of paint. Same thing on the bumpers. I have bumper jacks down here that I need to go through. You know, I really like these jacks, but it's not feasible to carry these big floor jacks plus one of these jacks to level my trailer, and that's what I've got it sitting on right now while I've got the wheels off. I actually have it on 6 of those jacks while it's inside to keep it stable. One other thing I have to do is take it into a trailer shop here in town. I'm going to get them to repack the bearings, check the brakes. It does have trailer brakes on it. Check those out for me once I get everything going and get it done. Then get it titled and registered in my name, and we'll be good to go. But that's just a quick update on the Bug Out Camper project. Hopefully this fall we'll be able to take it to a local state park and give it a trial run for the weekend. I'm working on a list of utensils and things that I need to put in the camper. This is stuff that I've pulled out that I have to go through. There were some solo cups, you know, silverware sorter, some water hoses that are safe for RV camping and whatnot. They don't have whatever is in, like garden hoses, saw blades. This is just some cups, Ziploc bags, bowls, plates, can opener and things. But I'll go through and I'm working on a list of things I need to replace to get the camper stocked. But all in all, I'm really pleased with where I'm at on the project. I'm going to start working on the doors, getting those stripped off of the laminate that they put on there, and then getting those sanded down and painted and getting those rehung and going from there. So that's where we are on the Bug Out Camper. I know it's been a while since I've updated on that, but that'll bring you back to speed on the camper, and we will be good to go. Thanks again for watching YouTube. West Texas Prepper. Do what you can with what you have, where you're at.